do anything for me. You support me, yeah, that's what you told me. Hope you don't just say it, cause actions speak louder than words, bruv. Actions speak louder than words, love. Actions speak louder than words. Actions speak much louder than words, look.
Hello, how are you guys today? Just want to say, that song that played in the intro is nobody else but A-Rob himself. The guy that we're, not the guy, but the rapper that we're interviewing. No, not the rapper, the businessman. No, not the businessman. Okay, let me just get on with it. He is the gentleman that we are interviewing in this podcast today. He is a rapper from Philly from Philly. And he's gonna just tell you guys a little bit about himself. Hope you guys get to know him a little bit more. And by the way, even though his album is gonna be in the link in the description down below, I want you guys to look at the interviews that I do with these artists or entertainers before you guys check out their content. That way you guys, can get to know the person behind this music or these skits or whatever that they do before you check out their content. That way it makes you feel like you have a connection. You have a connection with these artists or with these entertainers. And when you have a connection with these entertainers, it makes you appreciate their entertainment even more. So with that being said, let's get into this interview. And by the way, after the interview, we're gonna play one of his songs from his album called Blow Up, and comment down below what you guys think about it and all that type of stuff once you guys listen to it. And here we go with the interview and his song Blow Up. Today we are interviewing A-Rob. Say what's up. What you doing?
What up? Thank you for having me, Catrice. This is awesome. I love your setup right there. It looks really cool. You got the keyboards, you got the mic, you all set up.
Yeah.
It looks legit. But
Thank you.
Everybody that don't know me, I'm A-Rob, A.R.O.B, rapper. And I'm based in Philly, from Harrisburg, PA, based in Philly. So that's me.
Perfect. I was just about to say, what's your real name? Where are you from? And how old are you? Just like introducing yourself fully to the audience.
Yeah, my name is Amin. My real name is Amin. And we don't need to go into the full government. My actual real full name is like 10 names long because I'm Palestinian. So so we take our father and his father's name.
Ooh.
Like 10 grandfathers deep. So my real name is super long, but I'm 26 years old and from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, originally born and raised there. And I've been living in Philly for a little more than 2 years now.
Okay. So just getting right into this, I just want to know, at what age did you start to seriously do music and move forward with it?
Yeah, I've been writing and recording music since I was 15. So 11 years. And I was always like, it's funny, I'll listen to my stuff from when I was 15 and I'll be like, bars, bro, like that is hard. But the recording quality was just atrocious. It was terrible. So
It's like it's always one way or the other. It's like you have some people, when they start out with their craft, they're dope, but the quality, it just sounds so bad. And then you have some people, they got all the equipment, but they sound terrible. I'm like, it's always one or the other.
Yeah, so when I was 15, I'm like, people that heard me rap in person, I'm like, bro, I'm about to blow up when I'm a teenager. But then I didn't have a good studio to go to and stuff like that. So it just didn't pan. And I was a little stubborn with like wanting to record everything on my own. So I guess that kind of paid off 10 years later when I finally now am able to record, mix and master my music and have it sound professional. But that, to me, that's why it took so long. But I think, all in due time, everything is meant to be the way it goes. So if I blew up when I was a teenager, I'd have been talking about some shit that I would not put in my music nowadays. So
True, true. I mean, and one thing that you said was that you pretty much did everything yourself, because that actually caught me off guard like a few days ago when I saw you producing music, because I mostly just know you as a rapper. But when I saw like you producing your own music, I was like, oh snap. So like I just want to know, when did you actually start getting to like the producing side too? Like was it around the same time as like rapping?
yeah. I started rapping at 15, started recording my own stuff at like, let's say 16. A year went by of just rapping on video and stuff, rapping around the school at the school lunch table and shit, you know. And then
Mm-hmm.
oh, are we cussing on here? Is that a
Oh,
thing?
it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, so then I was just like, man, we got to record this and put it out. So I started recording it on my own because I bought a cheap mic and had a little download the free audio recording software on my dad's computer and just went from there. But it didn't actually start getting to the quality until about 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm. And so as you got older, um, well, no, let me back up a little bit. But before you got into music, right? Was there anything prior to music that you was like really into? Like, say, like some people they might have been a dancer before they became a rapper or something. Like, was there anything like that that you was into prior to fully getting into music?
Nothing really artistic. I mean, I remember vividly in fourth grade, I wrote a poem and they picked it to put it on the school website. And I was like, I'm nice. It was like about dinosaurs or something.
Oh.
And I'm like, okay, I guess I'm nice at this. I just wrote a poem and they picked it to put it on the website. So I guess I got bars.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't think of it anything more than that. And I was okay at drawing. I was a doodler, like I assumed every kid was, you
Mm-hmm.
know. And I would sit there in class and just draw shit all day, every day. And I was okay at that, but I wasn't like a phenomenal physical drawing artist. But you know, I was obsessed with basketball mainly, and I played basketball. And then I started smoking weed, and that's
Mm-hmm.
when the music that's when the music came about
Yes, I
at
will
that
say
point.
it does bring that music crowd for some reason. But I was
Yeah,
just
yeah.
wondering, Abstract Blessings, right? That album is super dope. I like finished listening to it, and to me it seems like it's like a storyline of your life, from my perspective. But I just wanted to know,
Kind of.
like, what
Look,
was the
you see the
process?
pic back there?
Ooh, okay. I like
There it
that.
is. There it
I
is.
like
That's the
that.
cover. We can recreate the cover if we try hard enough.
So like
But
who painted that? Did you do that or did somebody else?
funny enough, a man who also goes by A-Rob painted this.
Ah.
And his name is Albert Roberts. He's a older gentleman. He was in the military. I think he's a military vet. And yeah, arob.webs.com is his website.
Mhm.
But yeah, he found me on Facebook and was like, "Yo, we have the same name, and I really like what you're doing. I listen to your music, and I really like it." Come to think of it, I haven't heard from him in a while, but
Huh.
hopefully he's doing all right. Um, he painted that and sent it to me, and like he didn't even want no money for it. I'm like, bro, no, I'm about to pay you for this. So yeah, he seemed to put a lot of work into that, and it was just really cool. And I'm like, we have to use that for something. So I had it for about a year before I even decided to use it as the cover. And you saying that's like a timeline of my life is really cool for me to hear, actually, because I feel like a lot of artists, when they have their first big project, that's like a project that you remember them by. It's like
Mhm.
a story of their life. Like
Right.
think about maybe Section 80 for Kendrick or something like
Mhm.
that. That was kind of a story of his life. He told it like through the eyes of other people, kind of. But yeah, I think that's really, really important for artists to have that project that's like a story of their life.
Exactly. And I mean, to me, that album is like I said, an introduction to the audience, whoever is listening, like, this is who I am, this is my life, this is how I grew up, stuff like that. And I just wanted to know, what was the process of the album? How long did it take to make the album? And also just what inspired you, like, just on each song and just the album as a whole to make it, you know?
Yeah, well, yeah, the process was kind of disorganized. It was kind of like I would create songs daily, because I was working at the bank for a while, and I quit the bank because I'm like, I really, really want to focus on music, and I want to see how far I can take it, and I can't focus on music when I've been working from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. and then I get home and now it's music time. Like, it just
Hmm.
wasn't working for me. So I decided to take a break from that and see how serious I can get, and just started cranking out songs, and it just all started spilling out of me. And I had like 20 songs,
Ooh.
and then I started sifting through them, and I'm like, okay, let's make a 10-track album. No, I'm like, I got too many good ones. I can't make it 10. Let's go for 12. It's like, damn, I can't leave this out. I can't leave that out. Let's go for 15. And then I figured out the proper order to make it a real story of my life kind of deal, chronological, kind of thing.
Hmm.
Um, so I think the hunger just inspired it, after the bank. And I had gotten an offer to work with a record label here in Philly called The Giving Groove. They're an independent record label. They're so dope. They give all of their profits, like they take profits to pay the employees, but then they give all their profits to the charity of the artist choosing. So I
Hmm.
chose a Arabic charity here in Philly, and we did an EP before my album dropped, and all the profits from that go towards a charity called Al Bustan Seeds, Seeds for the Future or Seeds for the Culture, something like that. It's a really nice culture, a really nice charity that teaches about culture and Arabic culture, and they invite kids and people of all ethnicities and types too. So they're awesome. But
Oh.
yeah, that it was just the hunger that inspired it. Really, I was like, I have to be serious right now. I graduated college, so I'm sitting here with a degree that I'm not using, and like I got to show my family and show everybody that I'm serious. If I'm gonna drop this, it has to be perfect, you know.
Exactly. Like, that's crazy how you talk about college, because literally tomorrow is like my graduation day. So I'm like,
Oh,
and I was listening to that song, Actions on your album. I was like, oh, when you came in with that verse about like, what am I gonna do with a music degree? I was like, oh my gosh, like that's me right
yeah.
now.
Is that it's not a music degree. I actually have a bachelor's in marketing,
Oh,
but
okay.
yeah, and I figured like I was like, all right, maybe I could use that towards music, and it's conditioned me, I guess, to have like a advertising marketing brain, but
Hmm.
it hasn't done that much to benefit my music, in my opinion. More so, the experience of college is what benefited my music.
Exactly. Like, I mean, even myself, I was like, my first semester in college, freshman year, I actually majored in marketing. But the style, at least from my perspective, the style of marketing that college teaches, it's kind of like old school in a way. It's not like the modern
I,
way of, like, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like
yeah,
social
I say
media.
that all the time. It's like
Mm-hmm.
I had like 1 week in one marketing course about
Mm-hmm.
social media. I'm like, y'all are outdated. Now, today, I bet you any marketing class is talking like mad social media, internet, everything. And
Exactly.
we just like missed, we were just missed the cusp of it, where it's like they weren't fully teaching that yet, and they had to update the curriculum, I guess. And now
Like,
hopefully they're teaching kids to that the internet is everything when it comes to
literally
marketing.
everything, because um like I had found out, I think mass communications, the that's what I switched my major to after my first semester of college, because I found out like they teach like a semester of social media marketing, and I'm like, okay, boom, there we go. But even with the mass comm department, I talked to the people in there, they was like, we don't know why the marketing department is not teaching anything with like technology. I'm like, bro,
Hmm.
like, Why are we
They,
so
yeah,
far behind?
we had a week of teaching us LinkedIn, and they like brushed over Facebook business pages and Twitter for like a second, and that was it.
Dang. Yo.
Not to throw college under the bus. I think it's very useful, but
Oh yeah.
it's hopefully they updated some things.
Yeah, especially now, like you said, like they honestly have no choice but to update some things now. So, you
Yeah.
know, but we're pretty much done with this interview, but I just want to ask you one more question. So, is there any advice you would like to give to anybody that's watching this that may want to get started in the music business? Just any advice at all?
Um, yeah, definitely. If like I was talking to myself as a kid, I would probably tell myself like, stop trying to be so political at such a young age.
Hmm.
Music is something you can vibe with, and if you have a important message, and if you have a message that's like anti-system or something like that, like that's all right. But nobody's gonna listen to that off the rip. You got to kind of, and it comes back to marketing. You got to reel people in if you
Exactly.
want them to hear you out, no matter what it's about. You got to reel people in with something that sounds good, no matter what you're talking about. Make sure it sounds good. And also, like, I'm a big believer in if you got it, you got it. So ask everybody, rap for everybody. If you're a musician, play your music for everybody and get some honest feedback. And if they're telling you you don't have it, really take a deep look at yourself and do you have it or not? Because you could waste an entire lifetime thinking that you can be a good artist when really you might have been excellent at something else and you
Hmm.
just didn't take the time to do that. And that hurts when you're an artist and you believe in yourself, because everybody should believe in themselves. But just be realistic and believe in yourself and try as hard as you can, and just remember that you have to be realistic to the point where if you got it, you got it, and that's it. It's a God-given gift, in my opinion. Like, you are excellent at talking to people,
Oh, thank you.
and I could tell that. So, but if you were just disorganized and like terrible at interviewing, I'm sure you would have realized that by now.
Trust me, at one time I was like trifling at interviewing. Like, I don't know, like if a lot of other people did this as a kid, but I used to just like take my camera. I used to just interview a lot of my older family members with no questions written down, no nothing. I'm like, so, how was your day? I'm like,
But
dang
you
it.
still had the ability to speak, though. Like, you just
Exactly.
you had the voice, and you could look people in their eyes and ask a question,
Hmm.
even if the questions weren't prepared.
Yeah,
uh,
exactly.
I don't know. My advice would just be, believe in yourself to the fullest, but be realistic. And
Exactly.
people have different definitions of realistic. To me, it's realistic that I can be, like one of the top 50 rappers in the world or something like that.
Definitely.
That's realistic to me. And it's not because of just what I believe, it's because of what people have told me along the way. If people have been telling me I'm whack for the past 10 years, I'd have stopped by now. But on the contrary, people have been telling me please not to stop and keep going, because it's going somewhere. And you just got to listen to people, because sometimes we can get in our own heads a little too much, and that could be good or bad. But just listen to people and be open to criticism. Don't shut it down because somebody's trying to tell you something that you don't want to hear.
Exactly. Well, you guys heard it here first. Thank you, A Rob, for joining us today. Man, I'm
Thank you.
still like, yo, you were a marketing major. We here. We're
We
here.
one in the same. We one in the same, for real.
Yes. Yo,
Yeah.
well, thank you
Do you
again.
play those keys over there? Do you play those keys and produce some stuff?
Yes. Yes. I
Oh,
actually
I
had this
wanna.
since I was like 7 years old. This is like super
Oh, that's
old.
lit.
Yeah.
I like that one that has the beat pads on it too. Got the like MPC on top of the keys. Yeah,
Oh yeah, the Akai
beautiful.
one.
Oh yeah. Well, hey, if you got any production you want to send over, please send it my way.
Oh, will
Thank you for
do.
having me on here. Thank you for taking the time out to actually care about my music and ask me questions about it. Like, that really means a lot.
Yo, no problem, man. And thank you as well. Like, I mean, I'm telling you, like, thank you. Like, it is so hard to actually contact good, talented artists like yourself, or just even just content creators like yourself, and actually have them respond back and agree to do a podcast interview or whatever. Like,
It's tough.
it really is. Like, people, they're just like, oh, whatever,
Well, I got some talented friends, and I'll shoot you their pages and try to connect you guys if you would like to interview them. And hopefully you can move forward and keep doing this, because I think you're really good at it.
Yo, thank you so much, man.
And I'm gonna send you a shirt. I got new merch. I'm gonna get you a shirt. So message me the details I'm gonna need for that, so I can get you a shirt. And that's on me. Keep you rocking the A-Rob tees, and appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Definitely. I'm definitely gonna do a photo shoot in that as soon as I get it, by the way.
Hey,
So, marketing. We here.
we up
Yeah.
there. I appreciate you. Thank
All
you.
right.
Look, I'm tired of shit, and I'm getting tired of shit. I'm hearing you swearing this fire is lit. Just retire or quit, at least get inspired and listen to admire my written, but quit with the I am my chick. I ain't dying to be different, I'ma die and make a difference. You live in the dire, get rich, check. Yeah. Way back, like when Jay had the whole game black and brought the game back before mumble rappers that can't rap. Yeah, it was Smack, DVD, and Fat 3P, Reggie Blunts with all my homies. Tripping, Visine, spitting rhyme schemes, waiting on the whole world to know me. Fucking up, I got a honey Dutch twisted waiting on me in the early morning. I would smoke a square before geometry and either cut class, be on my phone or drawing, but I still pass. Went to college too, got like a 3-2 or something. Knowledge cool, homie, how'd I do it's not important. All I'm really trying to tell you is that I'm not a fool. Yeah, how about you?
Y'all keep that whispering low. I'm not the fake one. We just can't kick it no more.
And I cannot wait till I
I'm not the fake one. Y'all keep that whispering low.
Look, no apology, follow me along my odyssey. Honestly, it's a monopoly, this is a prophecy. I ain't gon' sit here and say you ain't hot as me, you can just tell by the verse. I ain't gon' act like I'm happy with how the rap game is, I think it's the worst. First it was jerk, now it's the dad. First it was innocent, now it's just sad. That little boy takes his allowance from dad and spends it on hundreds of albums of trash. All for the cash, lyricism, yo, what happened to that? Experience, wisdom, yo, what happened to that? What happened to rap? It ain't about the money and hoes, I don't give a fuck about your goals. You don't gotta raise your voice like this to make sure that everyone knows. Everyone knows that ain't rap, bro, you know assholes are kinda like opinions, everybody got those. In my opinion, every one of y'all got those. And they're speaking better Spanish than you rap, bro. You feeling froggy, you should leave, little tadpole. How the hell you walking on your feet without a backbone? If you really want a shot at me, go and have on. Tell the whole motherfucking rap game dad's on. Not once did I ever make a bad song. Still front line, even though Zach's gone. Take a bottle straight to the face like a grab on. Then I blow 8 to the face, whole bag on. I don't got a raw paper, I'ma get my zag on. Fresher than a new tux with the tag on. Let me brag on, sleeping on me, get your jet lag on. Made me spark and drag one, talking trash, huh? Yeah, it's cool.
Y'all keep that whispering low. I'm not the fake one. We just can't kick it no more.
and I cannot wait till I
I'm not the fake one. We just can't kick it no more.
and I cannot wait till I
Yo, how did you guys like the interview? I'm sorry, I love this right here. I've been like playing with this ever since January when I got it from Party City. Anyways, it was on discount. I couldn't help myself. It was $5, maybe $3. Something. No, it might have been $1 because I got 2 of them. Anyways, how did you guys like the interview? And how did you guys like the song? Like I said, comment down below what you guys could relate to in this interview and how you guys like the song, all that type of stuff. Like I said again, the song that I even played in the intro was his song called Actions, which is the last song on his album. I would say for myself personally, with A-Rob's album, when he sent me his album several months ago, I thought I was only gonna like maybe 3, maybe 5 of his songs on the album, but no, it's like 10 songs on that album that I had to add to like my favorite songs by underground artists, like my playlist that I have on Apple Music, because that freaking album. Oh my gosh, you know, it's just so juicy. It's so tenderized, like a tenderloin steak. I'm sorry, I'm sounding like Hank Hill. Anyways, you know, it's just so good. Like he's one of those artists, in my opinion, that can paint a picture with his lyrics. You know, like rappers like Rakim, Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, all those artists, like I put A-Rob in that category because you can really visualize what he's saying, and all of it is from like his life experience, you know what I'm saying? So go and check out the album down below. It's dope, you know. It releases dopamines in your brain. When I say something's dope, I literally mean it releases dopamines in your brain. So go and check it out, because it's gonna give you a sensationalized feeling of a nice high from the music frequencies and the lyricism and the beats. It's gonna release all those dopamines, bruh. Release all of them, bruh. Yeah. I'm out of here. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.